Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our wonderful evening of Sahaja Yoga meditation. We hope that you will find this experience enlightening, joy-giving, peaceful, and relaxing. And we are very happy that you've all joined us, taking time out from your evening today to be with us. My name is Joe Bajescu, and I'm living in New Jersey, in northern New Jersey, and have been practicing Sahaja Yoga for rather a long time. So we're very happy that you're all here to join us, because the more we have sharing this experience, the more joy that we feel. So it's a wonderful experience for us and hopefully for all of you tonight. So we'll just wait one more minute for other people to join. Some people are still joining. And I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. I have been practicing Sahaja Yoga. This will be my 30th year. And I've traveled all over the world and been in many places where they also practice Sahaja Yoga. And everywhere I go, I'm welcome just like I'm part of the family. Everyone has become my brother or my sister or my auntie or my uncle. It is such a beautiful experience to sit and meditate with people and be in a place where you know that you are completely welcome and completely loved. And I hope that you also feel that experience after tonight's meditation. So let me welcome my co-host. Dubai, are you there? We have a co-host this evening.
I believe I'm on mute.
There you
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dubai. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yes. My name is Rishi, and I've been practicing Sahaja Yoga since 2003. And joining as a little kid, it's truly been a blessing. I mean, I can say that Sahaja Yoga has helped me be positive, stay in a very optimistic and very peaceful environment, and helped me with facing challenges with, that peacefulness and that ease. So we really welcome you all today, and we hope that you will just open your mind just for this moment, right, to feel this really pure experience of meditation and that connection with ourself and with the divine, with each other, so that we can all increase the love that we have for humanity and each other. So welcome everyone to today's meditation.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Rishi. So we still have a few people joining us. Sahaja Yoga is practiced all over the world. There are so many countries where I myself have also traveled, and we've had programs similar but different from this, obviously at CrossFit. And so many people have come and opened their hearts and felt the cool breeze of this awakening of our Kundalini energy, which we're going to tell you about in a few minutes. And the amazing amount of outpouring of love and understanding between people is absolutely fantastic. In this world where we have so many challenges, where we need to find some peace within ourselves, where we need to find solutions to all the problems, it has to begin within us. Once we are peaceful, once we have our awareness about us, that we need to live in a world that is increasingly beautiful and not increasingly destructive, then we can be part of the solution, and the problems will start to disappear one by one. So we're really hoping that this journey for you is eye-opening and peaceful as it has been for each of us. And we hope that this evening will make a huge difference in how you view your life from now on. So we maybe have the first slide, please. So tonight we're going to be talking about Sahaja Yoga meditation. That's what we're going to teach you tonight. We're going to go through what Sahaja Yoga is, and we're going to give you this experience of feeling your central nervous system be awakened through the Sahaja Yoga meditation. We're going to have a very quiet, silent meditation. And then we're going to hear from our founder, Srimataji Nirmala Devi, about Sahaja Yoga. She's going to talk about it in her own words, a short video. Then we're going to have a small meditation where we balance our energies and find a place where we become thoughtlessly aware. Then we'll have another meditation with some music. And at the end, we'll be able to talk about any questions that you might have, that you might feel in the experience. And finally, we're going to have a place where you can leave your email address in a private chat for the host so that we can be in contact with you and send you all the follow-up materials so that you can understand all the things that you'll experience this evening. May we have the next slide, please? So here we come. Why do we meditate? Well, when I came to Sahaja Yoga, I was in a very difficult place. I had a lot of questions in my mind, and I felt that I needed to belong and feel connected to something greater than myself. I knew that it wasn't the end to have jobs and families and travel and this and that. There was something bigger that was calling me. And I also had a lot of challenges, and I needed to overcome them. One of them was a medical problem that I'd been suffering for 3 years. And I went to a local meeting and had this experience of self-realization. And within 1 month of meditating every day and following the guidelines, all my medical problem disappeared. Completely, it just wasn't there anymore. And it just got better and better from there on. So I've been meditating every day for the past many years, and incredible things have happened. Incredible things. My whole life has turned around. I've had so many amazing experiences with so many beautiful people around the world. And literally the whole world has become my family. So the whole world has become my family, and I'm so grateful that I had this opportunity to have my self-realization and learn how to meditate. Rishi, would you like to add something to that?
Yes, sure. So as Auntie Jo has been saying, is very, first of all, can you all hear me? I just want a confirmation, just want to check. Are you all able to hear me? If you could write in the chat box, that would be fantastic. Okay, perfect. So why meditate? Now, as Auntie's been saying, meditation is finding that connection with yourself, right? So when we all meditate, we don't want to go outside. Like we see outside in the world, there's many things happening. Our mind goes outwards. We're always thinking, constantly thinking about things, always on the go, right? But true growth happens within, right? So when we meditate, we're able to connect with ourselves and see where our problems are. And in this meditation, we become our own master, our own guru, right? So we can figure out our problems, and with simple techniques, we're able to help clear ourselves, which is phenomenal. And the most important thing about this meditation is that it's free. Now, many meditations, right, they charge money, which is fine, but how can we charge you for your own energy, right? It's like saying the air you breathe, there's no price for that. Just as this meditation, right, we all have our own energy, it's ours, so we can't charge. So let's all become, with this meditation, we can all become united, more stronger, more positive, and let's continue our journey for today. So let's go to the next slide. Now, what is Sahaja Yoga? Sahaja means born with, right? It's born with all of us. Doesn't matter from what country we're from, where we're born, what's our ethnicity. We all have this energy, this positive energy, which is called Kundalini. Now, yoga means connection with the divine, connection with the higher power, connection with whatever you believe in, and even connection with each other. So with Sahaja Yoga, what happens is, can we go to the next slide, please? Now, we can see here we have our subtle system. So we have our outward body, you can see my hands, but if you go within, it's a very simplified chart. And at the base of our spinal cord, in science, it's called the sacrum bone. Now the Greeks, they knew that there was something sacred in that bone. That's why sacrum means sacred. So in that bone, we all have an energy called Kundalini. And it's in this triangular bone, you can see, and it's in a dormant state. Now, don't believe me right now. We all will try this meditation and then you'll experience it, right? We all are scientists, so you don't have to believe me right now. Once you experience it, you will see. So with this energy called Kundalini, it's a motherly, nourishing, residual energy. As it rises, see these little little things, these circles? Now these are called chakras. So if you don't know what chakras are, in science, they're also known as nerve plexus. So nerve plexus is just a bundle of nerves coming from the central nervous system, and the nerve endings are on our hands and our toes. So you can see in the diagram that, let's say for example, this chakra, you feel some stress here, then you'll know immediately when you're meditating that your index fingers, you'll feel something like a tingling or heat. So as this energy, as it rises and goes above each chakra, it pierces each chakra or energy center, that's where you have the mental, emotional, and physical benefits. As the energy nourishes that chakra. And once this energy rises all the way to the top, and goes to the Sahasrara, which is on the top, that's where you achieve mental silence. So you're basically in a state of thoughtless awareness, where you're not sleeping, right? You're awake, you're in the present, but the gap between your thoughts has increased, right? And with practice, maybe 5 minutes in the morning, 5-10 minutes in the evening, that gap can increase. And you'll be in a thoughtless state for a longer period of time. And the cool thing about this energy, right, is that you can feel it, right? So some people feel a coolness, a warmness, a tingling, they feel calm. So it totally depends on your personal subtle system. But when we try, you'll see. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, perfect. So the founder of this meditation is Srimataji Nirmala Devi. And it's with Mother or Srimataji's grace that we're able to use this ancient science that's been basically known since the ancient Greeks' time. And we're able to use this science for our own practicality, our own benefit. And Srimataji was born on March 21st, 1923. And she studied medicine and psychology. And looking at the plight of the world at that time there were a lot of false kind of gurus, misleading seekers in India. So then one day Srimataji decided to start Sahaja Yoga in 1970. Now, Srimataji has been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, and with her love for the children, for this humanity, we've all been taught this meditation for free, absolutely no cost, and we're all volunteers here. Now, the reason why we're sharing is because we felt that joy, we felt that peace, and we want to share it with the world, share it with you all. Next slide. So now, I know I've been talking a lot. Again, if there's any sort of confusion or questions, feel free to try in the chat. This may be a little bit overwhelming, but don't worry. With time, everything will come. So now what we're going to do is doing the self-realization, meaning We're going to have this energy awakening experience to feel the vibrations, to feel the peace within. So we're just going to go through very simple affirmations. I'm just going to show you first how it's going to happen. So usually we'll keep our left hand open, okay, on our lap, left hand on our lap, and the right hand, hand of action, right? Left hand's hand of desire. So for the right hand, first we'll place it on our heart, like this. Okay, and during this self-realization process, we'll keep our eyes closed. But right now you can open your eyes just to see what I'm doing. So keeping our left hand, it'll always be on our lap. Right hand, first we'll place it on our heart. Then we'll take our right hand and place it on the upper part of our abdomen, over here. And then for the next step, we'll place our right hand just on the lower part of our abdomen, so just over here. And then back up to the upper part of the abdomen. Then we'll place it back on our heart. Then we'll take our right hand, place it where our left neck and shoulder meet at that junction point, and turn our head towards the right, just like this. Then for the next step, we'll take our right hand and place it just across our forehead, pressing the temples, and we'll bend down just a little bit. Then for the next step, we'll take our right hand and place it just on the back of our head, and we'll tilt our head upwards. And then for the last step, we'll take our right hand, stretch our palms like this, and apply a good pressure on the top of our head. So that area is called the fontanelle bone area, the soft spot when we were a baby. And we're going to massage our head in a clockwise direction, making 7 clockwise circles. And each time we make the circle, we will ask for our self-realization. So these are the simple steps. And now we will actually go through these steps. So again, I ask you all, there's just 3 conditions, right? One is just have that desire to feel something, right? Just be open-minded, see what we feel. The second is don't hold any grudges for the moment, because if you hold grudges, it'll block this chakra and you won't feel that energy rising, okay? And the last step, or the last condition, I mean, is don't feel guilty at all about anything. Because if you feel guilt, you'll feel a stress here, and then you won't feel the energy. So let's get started. So let us all close our eyes. Now we'll take our right hand, place it on our heart, and left hand, we'll keep it open. So here, let's ask a question. We can say it within our heart, don't have to say it out loud. The question is, Mother, am I the pure spirit? Mother, am I my own self, my true identity, which is the spirit? Let's ask this question 3 times. So now, slowly, let's take our right hand and place it on the upper part of our abdomen, on the left side. And keeping our eyes closed, let's ask again another question. Mother, am I my own master? So we address this Kundalini energy as our mother. And let us ask, Mother, am I my own master? So now, keeping our eyes closed, we'll take our right hand and place it on the bottom, the lower abdomen on the left side. We'll keep our left hand still on our lap, and right hand will place it on the lower abdomen on the left side. And let us request this mother energy. Let us say 6 times, Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. So now let's bring our hands back on the upper part of our abdomen on the left side. Place our right hand on the upper part of our abdomen and left hand on our lap. So now that we've got this pure knowledge, we know that we are our own master. So let's say 10 times with full conviction, Mother, I am my own master. Mother, I am my own master. So now we'll take our right hand, place it on our heart. Again, let's just relax, stay in the present. Any thoughts are coming, that's okay. You don't need to indulge, let's just let them pass. So now that we've become our own master, we know that we are not this mind, not this body, nor these thoughts. We are the pure spirit. So let's say from our heart, we can say 12 times, Mother, I am the pure spirit. O Mother Kundalini, So now let's take our right hand and place it where our left neck and shoulder meet, at that junction point. And let's turn our head slightly towards the right. So here we can say, Mother, I'm not guilty at all, as I am the pure spirit. Mother, I'm not guilty at all, as I am the pure spirit. Let's say this 16 times from our heart. Mother, I'm not guilty at all. So now slowly, let's keep our eyes closed. And let's place our right hand across our forehead. And let's bend our head down just a little bit. And here we can say, Mother, I forgive everyone, including myself. Mother, I forgive everyone, including myself. So we'll say this, not how many times, we'll say it from our heart, just a few times. Mother, I forgive everyone. So now, we'll take our right hand and place it on the back of our head and tilt our head upwards just a little bit. So here, just for our satisfaction, we can say, Mother, if I've made any mistakes, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Mother, if I have done anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. And now, let's take our right hand and place it on the top of our head. And let's massage our head in a clockwise direction, making 7 clockwise circles. And each time we do a circle, let us ask for this energy awakening. So we can say, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Mother, please give me my self-realization. We'll do this 7 times. So now, Let's bring both our hands on our lap and let's meditate in silence. So now let's listen to a talk by the founder. And let's keep our eyes open and see what we're feeling. Some people may feel a coolness, a warmness. Let's enjoy this moment and absorb the positive energy.
Today is a nice day when we can think of all those who are enlightened. That's the real Diwali. Enlightenment of human beings. It's not candle, it's not some lamp, it's human beings. If they are enlightened, then there's no problem anymore left. The problems come with the people who are not enlightened because they are in the darkness. They are groping in the darkness. And some of them don't know also that they are completely ignorant of realities. Once you come to Sahaja Yoga and enlighten yourself, you see in that light, what is good and what is bad, to begin with. And then you grow into it beautifully, just like these flowers, who are all the time happy, all the time giving you joy. In the same way, when you are enlightened with that light, you don't seek anything. You got everything within you. Keep the lights on. But another thing you can do is, with your light you can enlighten other people. Like we have done here, we had enlightened one candle, with that we have enlightened all of them. So you all can do it because you have got that light within you. With that light, you can enlighten others and they can feel their joy of their spirit. It's something to be seen now. Like so many lights you have put. In the same way, you are the lights for the whole world. It's not sufficient that you have got the light, but also you have to give light to others. You have to enlighten others, just like these candles. Once you start doing that, you will realize what you have got, and then you will respect yourself. And you will behave in a manner that behoves a saint, could be a sage, without proclaiming anything. Inside your being, you just develop that beautiful, extremely beautiful temperament that is joy-giving. You don't want to give any false ideas about yourself, because whatever is the truth is with you. There's no need to tell something untruth about yourself. People will realize that you are realized souls. They will just feel your subtle nature, your reality. Whether you come from India or you come from England or from America, you all have that ocean of love and knowledge within one. Be sure that it's all there. Only you first enjoy your own ocean of love. First you enjoy that, and then you can enjoy in others. I don't have to tell you that you love each other or anything. You just love. You just understand. You just spread your light among yourself.
So let's slowly open our eyes. Now, how is everyone feeling? Would anyone like to share any experience? You can write in the chat box. Is anyone feeling lighter or any coolness on their hands, on top of their head? Okay, we have a message from Megan. Feeling great, very relaxed. Thank you, Megan. Would anyone else like to share? Is anyone feeling more thoughtless, more calm? Any sort of sensations? Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Victoria, I'm feeling much lighter. Thank you. Thank you for your response. And Florence, thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. So now let's continue on and do an experiment. So in this meditation, we like to use the elements and we like to keep everything very natural. So what we're going to do now is do some simple balancing techniques. Now, if you remember the subtle system chart, if we can go back to the subtle system chart just briefly for the slides, if that'll be okay. Okay, perfect. So for the subtle system chart, you can see our left channel. So that blue little channel on the screen. So that channel is connected to our past and our emotions. Now let's say we go way towards the left side. So then those people, they tend to be very depressed, very emotional, over emotional. It's hard for them to get over their misery and depression and lethargy sometimes. Now, on the other hand, if you see the yellow channel, so that is our right side. That's also connected to our future. And let's say we're thinking too much, right? We're too futuristic. We can't stop thinking, can't stop moving, always on the go, right? In this day and age, we're always thinking, right? It's hard to relax. So if you're on that path, then you're too right-sided. Now, with meditation, what happens is that we want to come into balance in the center, so that when the energy passes through the center, it comes above. That's where you achieve that spiritual growth and can feel this positive, cool breeze, as they say. So now, if we go back to the balancing, what we'll do is we're just going to do a simple balancing technique to see how we feel. So for the first step, we'll keep our left hand open on our lap, and we'll place our right hand on the ground. Now, if you're not sitting on the ground, that's totally okay. If you're on a chair, you can just place your right hand towards the ground, as you can see in the picture there. So now let's close our eyes, and let's say a very simple affirmation. We can request this mother energy, the Kundalini, and we'll say, Mother, please clean and purify my left channel. Mother, please clean and purify my left channel. So let all that heat, all this stress from our left side go into the Mother Earth. Now you'll feel that your left side's getting lighter and you're becoming more relaxed. So now, let's also clear our right channel. So the way we do that is, if you see the picture, we're going to take our right hand, place it on our lap, and left hand will be towards the sky. So right hand on our lap and left hand towards the sky. And again, here we'll say a very simple affirmation. We'll say, Mother, please clean and purify my right side. Please remove all the excessive heat, all the overactivity, the overthinking that's within me, and please remove it into the sky element. So we can close our eyes and feel the lightness and feel that our right side is being cleared out. So slowly, let's do another experiment. We'll take both our hands, place it at heart level. Now, some people will feel their left hand is heavier or right hand is heavier. So if we do this together, what do we feel? Would anyone like to share? You can also write in the chat. If you're feeling your left hand's a bit heavier or right hand's heavier. If you don't feel anything, that's totally okay. Okay, so left is heavier. Okay, thank you, Megan. So you can see that everyone will feel something different. Let's say that you've overused the right side, then you may feel that the right side is heavy. Or let's say that, you know, today was more stress on the left side, then you'll feel the left is heavier. So the cool thing is that you can detect this problem. See, we've just detected it right now. And with meditation and this balancing, you can clear it. So you can become more light and feel more peaceful. Now, let's also do one other experiment. We'll take our right hand, place it just a bit above our head. So if you can see my video, I'm just placing my hand just a bit above my head. And left hand will still be on our lap. Now, what do you feel here? Do you feel a coolness, warmness, a tingling, some kind of sensation? Would anyone like to share? See, right now I'm feeling a very nice, like a coolness coming out. So it's feeling very peaceful, very relaxed. Now let's switch hands. We can also try from the other hand. Let's experiment. Let's see if we can feel this energy coming up from the left side. So how's everyone feeling here? We can bring both the hands back down on our lap. Would anyone like to share the experience? I know there's a question. I will answer that. Mita, that question will be answered by either me or Auntie Jo. From Florence, okay, warmth. Okay, that's great. So this means that you can feel this energy, right? And the warmth indicates that you're clearing out, right? So any stress that's coming into you, it's coming out. So this is fantastic because you're able to actually feel this energy and it's legit. Okay, so now let's go for another round of meditation and see how the balancing and how So for our experience, let's see how that's been. So let's meditate once again. So let's slowly open our eyes. Now, how's everyone feeling? Did you feel a difference? Did you all feel a difference before the balancing versus after the balancing, or meditating with music compared to without music? What did you all prefer? Now, music is a very good channel because it helps keep you in that mood, and it brings you into the medium so that you're able to meditate and get you into that atmosphere. And generally, even with balancing, before meditating, we generally like to balance our left and right sides so that we're able to attain that thoughtless awareness easier. So again, thank you all for staying and experiencing this journey with us. Before we conclude, before we jump to the question and answer session, we request if you're able to send your email address in the chat so we can give you more resources, more information about follow-up classes. And as well, you can send your email address and also fill out the poll. We also have a poll as well. So if you'd like to fill that out, that would be fantastic. Now, we'll also keep our meditation music going after the session so that if you'd like to meditate for more, you totally can. So now let's move on to our question answer session. Now we also have some live music as well coming up. So if you can see the messages in the chat, we have some great resources. Now, if there's any questions, you can write it in the chat. You can, if you would like to be unmuted, you can also request to be unmuted so we can talk, break off into groups, breakout rooms. That is totally okay. So on behalf of all of us here, we would like to thank you for joining us for this experience. And I'll hand it over to Auntie Jo.
Thank you, Rishi. What a wonderful experience that was. I'm feeling a lot of joy. I feel very relaxed. I'm feeling the cool breeze coming out of the top of my head. I hope you all are too. Before we go, we want to remind you that there are going to be follow-up sessions, going deeper sessions. First one is Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And then on Sunday, a very special event of live music. You can also meditate during. And that'll be on Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So we hope you can join any or all of those sessions. And if anybody has any questions, this is a good time to ask them now. Anybody have a question for either one of us about your experience, about your feeling?
It seems like everyone is thoughtless.
They must be, Rishi. They must.
Yes.
That's the best. When you're in thoughtless awareness, the path goes straight before you. That was a beautiful presentation. I hope you're all feeling as good as we do with the cool breeze blowing on your hands and coming out of your head. And we hope that you all join us for the going deeper sessions on Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. Now there is a question asking, so I believe Megan asked if there's a center located in New York. Yeah, so that's a great question, Auntie. Would you like to answer that?
Yes, there is. Of course, now because it's COVID-19, we're doing everything online. But yes, we do have centers in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. And right now we're doing Zoom meetings, and we'll try to get you that address and forward it to you. You just put your address in the chat. Your
For
email.
sure. Yeah, there's centers all over the world. So if you're coming to Canada, that's where I'm from, Toronto, Canada. There's also centers there. So again, stay tuned on Zoom. You can attend the online follow-up classes, and we'll get that information to you.
Exactly. And you can join anywhere all over the world because Zoom goes everywhere. That's the beauty of it. All being interconnected. So we are one family here.
Exactly.
Any questions? Anyone? We're so happy that you could join with us tonight. You've made us very happy also. It's lovely to be able to share this knowledge and the joy. So please don't forget to answer your poll, please. And do join us for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday programs. And we thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed your experience of self-realization, and we'll continue meditating a little bit every day. And
Yes, thank you, everyone. So we'll keep the music running if you'd like to meditate for a bit longer. But thank you all again, once again, for coming out and joining us for this experience.